and welcome to the channel. I'm out on the boat and I'm not quite fishing, I'm hunting. So I'm up the river Hamble, I'm looking for signs of fish and I'm casting lures to them. Just trundling along, minding my own business. Yeah, so I'm casting to bass that are showing right up along the shore actually. If you was to walk along the beach or along the shoreline, you'd miss them. They're literally right up against the waterline, which is surprising, but interesting. I'm out on a boat and I'm casting right at the water's edge. It's amazing, isn't it? Spend all that time on the shore trying to cast out far, get in a boat and you get right up to the shore. So I'm just watching now, just for a little bit of activity. They're hunting. Little schoolie bass. So they're just a little bit of sport. I've caught two already, put them straight back, obviously. Didn't even lift them out of the water, just unhooked them in the water. But yeah, it's interesting. Out in the SIB. So the rig that I'm using is pretty simple. And I'm not using any bait at the moment. I'm using these tiny, weeny little, look at his flippy floppy tail. This tiny little, and an 1/8 of an ounce weight. An 1/8 of an ounce weight. And I'm casting into little bays and gullies and little bits and pieces. I've got I think it's a 6 or a 7 foot, really cheap telescopic rod. And when I say cheap, I think it was £10 with the reel. I've got £8 line. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. I've caught a couple of bass already. I'll try and catch another one soon and put it on camera for you. And I'm just unhooking them in the water and letting them go again. But I'm out tinkering around in my boat. It's good fun. Just drifting down the river at the moment. In the background there, if you can see that bridge, that's the M27 crossing the Hamble River. Everyone busy beavering away. And I'm here just taking my time, growing my beard. I look like a right scrag tag, don't I? If the picture and sound all looks and sounds a little bit different, it's because I'm just filming this off my hand on my phone. No microphones, no nothing. Because today is all about tinkering around in my boat and doing some fishing. Anyway, too much talking, more fishing. Funny feeling, by the way this is going, that this is going to be another little schoolie. And when I say schoolie, they are tiny. Right, see if we can get this little critter back in. Hello and welcome to the channel. Where are you, Mark? I'm out in my little boat. I'm out in Southampton water, chasing mackerel, would like to catch a bass. Haven't found any mackerel and I haven't caught a bass. I've been doing a little bit of trolling with my Rapala J11S. Get me? And what else? And I've just had a little feather for some mackerel in some well-known places in the deep water. Nothing there, no mackerel, no birds. But we're not quite at the height of the tide, and I'm just watching the water now because I'm looking out for bird sign. He's tracking down the mackerel. Now, I'd like to catch some to top up my bait reserves. That's the main reason for fishing for mackerel. It's not because I'm a fluff chucker and I'm desperate to fish for something. It's all about stocking up my bait. Yeah. So I am opposite, anyone that knows Southampton water, I am opposite Town Quay. In fact, I'm actually very pleasantly drifting at the moment. No engine on, no paddles out. In fact, I've got a lot of my paddles in. I'll give you a little pan round in a minute. There's a couple of cruise ships and a big bulk carrier, and obviously it's a container port. Sorry if it's jumping around a bit and it's all a bit windy. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Right, I'm going back up to Eling because I'm going to do some casting lures for bass. So I'm going to have some crisps and some pop. because it's screaming hot. Yesterday was the hottest day of the year, and today's hotter. So it's a hotter day. Anyway, that's the way I'm going. See you in a minute. So believe it or not, I've been trolling this lure for about an hour and a half at depth, and as soon as I put it on the surface, it got hit straight away, literally straight away. Let's get this little critter in. So today's first little schoolie bass from a surface pop lure. It's supposed to be a deep diving lure, but as soon as I put it on the surface, it got taken straight away. I've let the wind push me into this little bay. I've lifted the outboard up and I'm just sat here. Yeah, what a gorgeous little spot. Absolutely beautiful. I apologise for the wind, guys, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about the wind. I'm on my way back, so had a couple of little schoolies. Just having a look, see, there's obviously a marker there. Sorry, had a couple of little schoolies. That one I managed to put on camera. It's not easy filming, reeling, boating, drifting, and worrying about the wind. But it's all good fun. Get yourself out. I picked a right old week this week for the weather. I was tempted to have last week off, but the weather was a little bit Town Quay. So I decided I'd ask if I could have this week off. And no one else at work did. So I got it. Jet skis, yay! Come on. It's all the hooligans, yay! 6 knot limit going into the harbour. 40 knots they're going in that. Flat out. Yeah, 6 knots, who cares? But hey, I'm on my way back. I'm just packing up. SIB's in the background. Camera's on the van. It's been a cracking day. Absolutely cracking day. 5 or 6 schoolie bass, all caught. Hard to catch on camera when you're holding the camera, fishing, boating, and all the other bits and pieces. But managed to get one on camera, and we're going to do it again. Yeah, I'm going to do it tomorrow. It was amazing, loved it. As long as the weather's like this is absolutely amazing. I need to get some bait. I need to do some static fishing in between throwing lures. So that's the thing for tomorrow. Oh, and I need to make some rod rests tonight for the SIB. Rod rests tonight, but other than that, thanks for joining me. Tight lines and happy fishing. I look forward to spending some time with you again soon. Bye for now.